Welcome to our tub. Come on in. It's warm inside, and there's always room for more.
This podcast contains adult material and is intended for mature audiences only. If you're under 18, grab your rubber ducky and find another tub. This one's not for you. Welcome back in the tub for episode 90. I'm Mr. Berg.
And I'm Mrs. Berg.
And this week we have a couple different things on our agenda. First half, we have a few products that we're going to discuss that we've received. And we're going to dig a little bit into one of them. Mm-hmm. We're going to discuss a little bit and do some research and, well, ask for some listener feedback on a restaurant that I discovered this past week while at a trade show for work. And then in the second half, we're going to get a little personal. We're going to dig in a little bit to some whys and what could affect lulls, whether it be personal, lifestyle, or both. And one leads to another, and one isn't a fix for another. So we're going to discuss some of that as well. So sit back, relax, and enjoy episode 90 in the tub. All right, welcome back to this week's episode. As we said, the first half, we're going to discuss a newfound restaurant, really not near us. We did some research on, and some products, some new companies out there, not sponsored companies, not advertising, just some things that we've kind of found. And as we, well, try these products, use these products, work with these products, we'll provide some feedback for the listeners. So first, as I was at a trade show this past week, it was something caught my eye. So a customer of the trade show went walking by, and I noticed the woman's shirt. I said, okay, I'm quite intrigued. And a coworker happened to be walking by, and I said, hey, did you see that shirt? And the response was, that shit's right up your alley. Thanks. All right.
Wait, was that coworker male or female?
It was, well, a male and a female both said the same thing as I talked to others. And as I went and talked to another coworker, the comment was made, oh, yeah, I've heard of that place. A friend of mine went there when they were on vacation, and I got a beer koozie from there. Okay. So let's cut the suspense. The shirt simply said, Biscuits and Porn, Nags Head, North Carolina. Okay. I gotta know more.
What intrigued you more, the biscuits or the porn?
The combination. Okay. Obviously, as we've done some research, there is a place in Nags Head, North Carolina, called Biscuits and Porn. As we're digging in and looking, I don't know that I'd call it a restaurant from the reviews we're seeing. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like a all-encompassing gas station, convenience store, restaurant, like really made to order counter almost. Mm-hmm. And a lot of the blurbs say, yes, they have some magazines. They have magazine racks, porn magazine racks, and a sign says that they do sell DVDs at the counter. So not a full-fledged porn store.
Mm-hmm.
Not a full-fledged restaurant.
Right. I think a lot of the reviews did say very small seating area.
It's a little bit of everything, and it's more of a grab-and-go counter.
Mm-hmm. Pictures look good, though.
Yeah, the reviews, it definitely is breakfast forward. Biscuits sandwiches, as the name states, and the menu shows fried chicken and some Southern soul type food.
Mm-hmm.
So if we have any listeners down around that area have heard about that, we'd like to hear your take on this place. Because, again, this really, the shirt caught my eye. I said, boy, I need to figure out what's up with this.
Mm-hmm.
And now here it is. I will say they sell a lot of merchandise on their website.
Swag,
yes. There's a lot of pictures of things inside the store. And the one thing, it looks sex positive at the same time. A lot of color, a lot of rainbow, a lot of pride type, colors and things with it. So seems very sex positive as well, which is, a lot of what we're about.
Mm-hmm.
And, again, we'd
and
love
food.
to know more. Yes.
A lot of what we're about, too.
Food and sex positivity. Okay. What more is there? Again, any listeners that are in that area, familiar? Boy, we'd love to hear some feedback.
Right, aren't in that area and have been on vacation and been there.
Yeah, maybe you stopped in.
We're definitely intrigued.
Yes. On to the next. We got a package the other day. There is a company on Twitter that we've followed and follows us. Seems like some pretty nice intimate apparel.
Yeah.
Some lingerie stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Panties. So, intimate apparel. Stay politically correct, buddy. It's been a long day.
Should we say lingerie and intimate apparel?
Yeah. And we got, a couple pairs of panties and some other outfits. We're going to check them out. Check sizing, check material and all that. Well, we'll get back to listeners.
Yeah, we checked out some, not all.
Again, something on the list. So you'll be hearing here in the next, maybe next week. Really can't say. Again, next week. This coming week is another little bit busy week. And then we have our lead up week to Exxxotica. So who knows? It's just a time thing. And that'll come into talk later on in this episode. But again, got some product from Swamp Hottie Apparel, and we'll let everybody know. Seems like they had a nice selection and variety of products. Next thing, and this one is, I'm still trying to. We're wrapping our heads around it. There's some chemical compounds and things that are way over our heads in this situation and in this product. We talked a few episodes back about One brand condoms.
Mm-hmm.
And on their website, you can sign up to give reviews, and you get points when you purchase things or when you review things. So,
right.
When we signed up, just for signing up, you get for the first review or feedback to give, they send you some condoms.
Right.
And they sent a pack of what? I think it was 7.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And
it was 7 in a handy little canister.
Yes. And it was the One Flex Graphene condoms. Okay.
Yes.
Now, I'm going, graphene? What's that? What are we talking about here?
The description is interesting, too.
And so on the container, it is the newest thin condom technology, skin-on-skin feel, 85% better body heat transfer than standard latex. So, like you said, yes, what is the description?
First condoms in the world made with graphene, a wonder material so strong, thin, and flexible, it's used in space exploration.
Yeah, it goes on to say, the one scientist discovered a way to molecularly bond our premium vegan latex with graphene, bringing its incredible properties to the next generation condom. For those non-chemistry science people that are saying, what is that word you used? Yes, we had to go to the wonderful world of Google. And what is graphene? I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it correctly.
You are.
Okay. I mean, Mrs.
Yes.
What is graphene?
The simple explanation or the really scientific?
In your scientific ASMR voice.
Graphene is a material that is extracted from graphite and is made up of pure carbon, one of the most important elements in nature, and which we find in daily objects like the lead of a pencil. Graphene stands out for being tough, flexible, light, and with high resistance.
So it's carbon fiber.
Kind of.
Yeah. I mean, over on the other side of this page.
Is there really scientific?
Yeah, it's talking about nanostructure, this, that. Yeah, it's a hexagonal lattice nanostructure of single layer carbon atoms. Okay.
Right.
And the name's derived from graphite. There is our pencil lead. Which, I mean, we grew up in the times of graphite pencils. And, I mean, they should say, don't stab yourself. That's not good to be putting in your body.
Well, oops. I did.
All right. And, again, this is, as technology changes, I guess, time changes. Based on what we've read, really this makes it increases the strength and durability while being able to make the condom itself and the layer of latex thinner. Really, that's what it seems like the attempt is here.
Right. Well, and, graphene stands out for being tough, flexible, light, and with a high resistance. So, tough, flexible, high resistance, that's what you want in, this type of product, right?
Yeah.
Breakage isn't good, right?
No.
And light, I guess, could be the same as thin.
Sure.
Which would then be more
sensitive.
Increase the sensitivity and the heat.
As it says, the heat transfer. Yeah.
Right.
Again, so that is. I mean, again, interesting. This is something we weren't aware of what was coming when we signed up. It was like, you're going to get this to try and get back to us. And again, we will see.
Right.
But this is obviously the newest thing out there.
Mm-hmm.
And everything that, we've read is there really isn't major health risks from this compound or this chemical.
Mm-hmm.
Again, well, we'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
As we said, with all the other all the other One products, it is, these condoms have their lubricant on them.
Mm-hmm.
It goes through and says that
natural rubber latex.
Yes. That graphene is carbon-based, giving one a signature charcoal hue. Talk about pencil dick. Incredible elasticity and comfort fit.
Right.
So again, the one condom that I have tried was pretty snug. Mm-hmm. If this is going to be a little more elastic and stretch, that one did stretch. It's going to be interesting to see.
Right.
How this is. And again, this is something that no one else, from everything we've read, no one else is doing something like this.
Mm-hmm.
This is a total new try.
Right.
So we will see what it is and we'll report back.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, with that, I think we're going to take a short break after we talked about all the new goodies that showed up. And when we come back, we're going to, again, discuss things reasons for a lull or a slowdown, and really looking beyond that and what we can do ourselves to get over that lull. So we will be back in a few minutes.
This episode is brought to you by Cassidy.com. Have you ever wished there was an all-encompassing way to find sexy, like-minded people in your area? Well, Cassidy has hit that on the head. The Cassidy platform brings the best of sexy social media, profile searches, rendezvous, party calendars, and travel all into one. Find and make new friends, share your naughtiest of pictures with select friends in your Backstage Pass, and plan your next naughty encounter all at once. Follow the Cassidy link in our tub to try it out free for 30 days. When you join, you'll be added to our community to get some early sneak peeks. You'll also be first to know where you may find us out and about.
All right, welcome back. Part 2 of episode 90. Oh, now that we got biscuits and porn and graphite rubbers and lace thongs out of the way, we're going to have a kind of little bit of a brainstorming conversation. And I've seen some things on some different message boards, some different social media in regards to lifestyle and taking a break or getting into it for a reason to make things better, fix things. There's a lot. So really, we've talked and never, I don't think, really put everything into one. And that's what I wanted to talk about a little bit today is personal number 1, relationship first, lifestyle second. And how one feeds off another. And if one isn't there, then the second can't. I hate to say can't, but shouldn't be. Do you agree?
With the rephrasing, yes.
Yes. Okay. Everyone in their main relationship has lulls, stalls, breaks, whatever it is, whatever you want to call it. We've had breaks from sex, from play, from fun. A lot of reasons. There could be multiple reasons. But those reasons as well could be from your lull in the lifestyle. Did you say so?
Could be.
Okay. What are, as we go, there's physical, mental. Is there emotional?
Well,
I think emotional and mental are same.
But are we talking lifestyle or personal?
Personal. We're talking personal first because it feeds into lifestyle.
Right. Okay.
So emotional, mental, that's your emotional health, your mental health. That's one and the same.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
Physical is, I don't even know if physical is the word. It's more, I guess, concrete reasons.
Okay.
Because they're real reasons, but they can be controlled as well. So we'll start there. The concrete, real reasons. Where are some things that slow or put a lull on in the personal side? Time.
Right.
Spread too thin. My hand's raised. Family, whether it be children, responsibilities.
Or in some cases, other family member responsibilities.
Yes. Work, that could fall under time. Location. I mean, you could be in, or it could fall under that family. You could be in a tough spot and, working through something where you may be living with other family members. You may have kids, you may have whatever.
Right.
So that prevents it. All of that is easily controlled. All of that is controllable.
Right.
Not necessarily easily controlled.
Right.
Time, when you're spread too thin, yes. Work, sometimes you can control that, sometimes you cannot.
Right.
The family thing is maybe getting away, trying to get away for a weekend, things like that.
Or even just a date night.
Yes. I mean, and I think those, do you agree with me that some of that could lead to the mental
Yes.
stops?
Yes.
Okay. I had a friend make a comment to me today, just was like, you got to slow down. You got to stop. Like, you need a mental health break. I've been traveling all week. I've been running. Yeah, I'm constantly on the go. So we've determined that there are some things you can control.
Right. And that all of the things that we listed can lead to the emotional side. Whether it be the increased stress levels, a feeling of not connected, or short fuse because there's too much going on, or whatever.
I think some other things that could, again, as we talk about just having time, but is time eating right, getting to the gym, things like that, as well from a personal standpoint, that could as well lead to the mental.
Mental and emotional, right?
Body positivity. It's not just lifestyle driven. I think it's even in your personal. It could be.
Right.
So a lot of, as we kind of go down a rabbit hole, really, because I think more people than want to admit go through all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Again, we go through it. Mm-hmm. And even though it may be small things, they move to larger.
They can snowball.
And just one thing in your personal and keeping the personal house affairs, whatever you want to call it. Mm-hmm. Yes. We talk about lifestyle because it's fun, it's exciting, it's living out fantasies, it's an adrenaline rush, all of that. Mm-hmm. Personal can be that way too, but if everything isn't in line, and neither one of them are going to be.
Right. The lifestyle isn't going to fix what isn't in order in the personal.
Mm-hmm.
Might even make it worse.
Yes. We've seen that before. Mm-hmm. We've seen that through our years in the lifestyle.
Right.
From your side and your thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
What are thoughts, ideas to better that controllable side? This is assuming this is assuming there isn't more emotional, mental sides that are affecting it. So, first step in moving and making a change, or getting to a better spot, or whatever. However you want to put it, I guess. We are not psychologists or psychiatrists or doctors. Make that legal disclaimer.
Right. I mean, communication. If one partner doesn't know what the other partner is bothered by or how the other partner feels, that partner can't really attempt to do anything to make changes.
It's fair. We talk about communication all the time.
Right. You can't fix what you don't know is an issue.
No.
True?
Yeah.
Maybe scheduling a date night.
Yeah.
I know for some people whose kids are at different stages than ours is, that's a little more complicated. Mm-hmm. From, arranging a sitter standpoint or, but...
We were there for...
right.
Geez, we were there for the last 3 years with constant sports and constant running, and yeah.
Right. I don't know.
And I think, again, communication is probably the biggest, because
and even when it comes to the emotional or mental stuff, communicating to your partner how you're feeling.
And that becomes a tough thing sometimes, because there could be a lot. Again, we talk about that mental health and how do you cope and how do people handle it. Everybody is different. So it's trying to figure that out, or trying to say, yes, I have a problem. I have an issue. I have whatever it might be. And not wanting to, or not knowing how to share that. I think you get to that. Again, because if you get, so long or an extended period of, again, whether it be that lull or however you want to call it, there you get to the point of, I think, both sides with, I don't want to say resentment, or just not feeling okay about themselves. okay, is this not happening because, oh, I'm just too busy, or, oh, because I haven't been to the gym in, 3 months, or like whatever it is. So yes, the communication is good, but then by the time it gets really to that emotional mental side.
Okay, then find someone to talk to about it who isn't in the relationship, whether it's a friend or a professional or,
Yeah, it could,
because that can just getting it out there to someone else and maybe having someone figure out how to then talk to your partner about it.
and that's not a bad thought. That's a good thought, because even if it's, throughout the lifestyle, I think we've met people that we've become friends with that can confide in.
Right.
Newer people in the lifestyle may not be as easy. You may not have a friend or someone you can confide in and share your feelings with. We've talked about that, a lot of people in the lifestyle that are hit it and forget it and
Right.
go. But there are a lot of people that really want to have that connection and build that bond and the friendship. That's where we've always kind of stood.
Well, and I mean, to speak to that, recently got back into touch with someone that we had met through the lifestyle, and I think couple wise we've both been out of the life, like in a lull for a while.
Yeah.
And she has recently had some health issues, as have I, and it was nice to kind of reconnect and find someone who kind of feels some of the same ways I do, as far as those struggles with health things and figuring out what's going on and stuff like that. So for me, it's been nice to reconnect, and like it was almost like that time that we weren't in touch didn't even matter.
Yeah. And they were fun. We enjoyed their time with them. Play or no play, we had a connection with them, and you did click. So it was someone you can talk to, and again, that
right. And I mean, we've both said, oh, we need to plan getting together just to hang out again.
Mm-hmm.
But it's nice, we've both said to each other, like, yeah, it's nice to have somebody who gets it.
Yeah. Again, it's just another end of communication.
Right.
From that.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Right. And as far as relationships, sometimes it's, just having someone outside of it to just listen. Someone who isn't emotionally involved.
Yeah. Within the quote unquote 4 walls of your main relationship.
Right.
Because again, as that is strong and good, everything else will fall into place.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you have those reservations or the feelings on the back end with your main partner, going out and trying to find another partner to add to it in hopes that it'll make it better, isn't going to do that. Isn't necessarily going to make everything well and good. Yes, would that, if it is say, your personal body feeling. Me, oh yeah, I haven't been to the gym in 6 months, and when I was there 6 months ago, it was because we didn't have power and I needed to use a shower to get a hot shower. Well, I mean, yeah, I could tend to shave 15 pounds.
And hand it right over to me.
I mean, yeah, I look at that and I'm like, geez, yeah, I could tend to shave that off. I don't feel great about it. yeah, I say I got to get back and I got to get back to running and this and that and everything. And, well, then I get into trade show season and I get here and I get there and I'm at the restaurant 5 days a week. And, the reality is for the next 3 weeks, I don't have a day off. So it's not going to happen. So then I'm like, oh, well, that about freaking sucks. Now, something like that, all right, do we go out? If we meet somebody, does it get me over that? Well, yeah, yes.
In the moment.
In the moment. If that is an extra smooth over or an extra change, not necessarily the moment, but that is going to make you feel better. And if you can hold on to that, okay. But there's still underlying issues or underlying questions.
Right.
Because you then, in turn, need to turn around and make that the same feeling and the same with your main partner. After the fact.
Right.
So we're really talking a lot of communication and making sure home is right before we step out for extra.
Yes.
That's it? Huh?
I said, yes, I agree.
Oh, okay. So what else you have? Anything else? Any other thoughts? Any other?
As far as making the house more sturdy?
Well, I got all kind of ideas on how you can make it sturdy.
And I think, honestly, that's a big, where you just went with, haven't been in the gym in a while or, whatever. Like, that's a big part of it too, is like, yes, your partner can tell you, oh, no, you're fine. But is it still going to work if you don't believe it mentally? And
I think that's where you have to...
that's where the mental and the physical are tied, are connected.
Yeah. And that's where I think, the initial response is, that response is, oh, well, you're my wife or you're my husband, so yeah, you have to tell me I'm hot.
Yeah.
But, yes, but at the same time, I guess yes always is the right answer. But again, because you're always going to be attractive in your significant other's eyes, whether it be, and that's an all-encompassing, that's mental, physical, that's everything. From a physical standpoint, that is, and it's tough as someone has that physical, oh, I am not attractive, I'm not happy with myself, I don't think I look attractive. It is hard to overcome that. And, unfortunately in today's age, you're on, whether it be any of your lifestyle sites. Well,
right.
You're posting pictures. There's social media, there's all that. And, what part does that play in that?
Right.
Is that a catalyst to help that, mental, if you're down on yourself, nothing wrong with changing up some pictures on your profiles, on your social media, because honestly, on those platforms, there are likes, there are comments, pictures go out, and there are likes, there's comments. That is, you can say, all right, that's just pervs, that's just guys, whatever, but that's positive reinforcement as well.
It is positive reinforcement. but I think it could still be a mental battle to get to the point where you can take those pictures to put out there or let them be taken.
Fair. So it's a work through numerous steps to even get to that point.
Right.
So it's would you call that a fear? A mental fear? Would you is it self-conscious? Like
I think insecurity is more the right word.
Okay. And again, I'm just trying to how can how can someone get through those steps? Because again, it's all going to come back to your main relationship to move to the next.
Mm-hmm. Right. And I think that, what you said about, putting that out there putting pictures out there on social media, like, yes, it could be a confidence booster, but it might still be a battle to get to the point of overcoming the insecurity of letting that be put out there.
Okay.
Because yes, you could have your pervs that are, whatever, but you're also always going to have your trolls.
Yeah, you do always have there's always a jag off in the bunch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And again, just trying to figure, because at the same time, I think too, again, as we're going down this mental, emotional rabbit hole, there is, so getting into the lifestyle, mm-hmm. I think when we made the jump, it was, screw it, you only live once.
Right. And then we had that, what the fudge moment.
Well, and that was that was number one. That was the first time.
Oh no, I'm
so
not, right.
But it was. Guess what? We're gonna make mistakes and we're gonna have a good time. But you only live once. Right.
And that's where I was going with that. I wasn't. I mean.
Yeah, and I think too, a lot of it, and again, I don't. I'm not a mental health expert. Don't get all of, and I, from my side, I've just always kind of been one of those. Yeah, I may not feel good that I'm 15 pounds overweight or whatever, but you know what? Fuck it. I only live once. I'm gonna be in the ground and dust soon, so go out and enjoy it while you can.
Mm-hmm.
So to overcome some of that mental stuff and to be able to just say that is, and again, everybody is different when it comes to that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just my take. That's just always the way I've been.
Mm-hmm.
And there are people that aren't that way.
Right.
At the same time, I still feel that way. That just, you know what? Hey, fuck it. Let it all hang out and go for it. Party while we're here.
Mm-hmm.
Just as we've talked about in the past when we talk about finances, things like that. Mrs. is very frugal. She is definitely the frugal one. And I'm the one that says, spend it, because it's no good to me when I'm dusting the ground. So,
well, hopefully that's not happening as soon as you.
And yeah, I mean, that's just again,
right.
That's just kind of that's
yes.
been my mental. Guess what? Here it is.
Mm-hmm.
So again, I mean, I think for the listeners, that's my point of non-medical certified advice. Hey, if you're going through that and not, guess what? You only live once. Screw it.
Mm-hmm.
Have fun and party while you can. And you know what? Be comfortable in your own skin because it's what you got. And if somebody doesn't like it, tough shit, screw off. There's other people out there. That's the truth of the world we're in.
Mm-hmm.
So again, went down a little bit of a rabbit hole. Anything?
A little bit.
I
was so.
You just grabbed your phone and started typing some stuff.
No, I can't remember. So, are our son has a list of books in his phone that he would like to read. And he was showing it to me at one point. And I can't remember. It just made me think of the title of one book, but I cannot remember the exact title. But it was something about just saying fuck it.
And yeah, I mean, I think that is, again, we're all going to run into struggles and tough times in our lives. And whether it's down on ourselves, that's what it really comes down to. You're down on yourself, and it snowballs through your relationship and into others. Mm-hmm. I've seen, again, as I stated at the beginning, people within the lifestyle, or not even within the lifestyle, saying we're going to get into the lifestyle because we're going to save our marriage. We're going to make our relationship better. But if you're getting into it to save or make a relationship better, yes, it's going to make a relationship better. But if that is your goal right from the get-go, that's not the right take. If you're saying you have to do it to make it better, then you need to work on yourselves first before. Because, yes, it'll make it stronger, I think, is a fair word.
Right. But if those insecurities and other issues are already there and aren't fixed, it has a very good potential of exacerbating them.
Yes. And that really, at the end, affects both your relationship and anybody that you as well might become friends with or hook up with or play with. Mm-hmm. Because that situation and that play session could get bad.
Right.
It could be very awkward and weird for everyone. It could just end very badly. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, again, Mrs., I don't know that I really have anything else in this rabbit hole other than, a full follow-up. We said, well, communicate and just say, fuck it. Mm-hmm. And build your house strong. And when you move into the lifestyle side, it will strengthen that even more and make the whole experience what it should be. Fun, exciting, invigorating, adrenaline-filled, and satisfying because, again, the lifestyle is so much about living out fantasies. Mm-hmm. And that is the other part of the communication, as we, discuss, of sharing those fantasies with your partner. Mm-hmm. Well, we about ready to wrap it up then?
I mean, unless there's...
With a throbbing head now after bouncing around a rabbit hole and trying to get some of this, really just trying to get some of this out there. Based off of, again, some things that I've seen over the last few weeks on Reddit and on social media and on some other message boards.
I mean, I think it's, we all get busy and life happens and shit happens and just making time to reconnect and communicate. And I think that's the basis for the rest of it.
Yeah. That, and then everything else kind of falls in line. So.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Again, yeah. I'll be the first one to admit I got to take that information because, yes, I'm not home. I'm always running. I'm always doing something. I work too damn much. Hopefully that's going to change here soon. Fingers crossed, some new things coming for me personally on a professional level, so we'll see. But again, taking time. Why? We got a trip coming up. It will be just over a week from when this episode airs. Exxxotica, New Jersey convention coming up. November 3rd, 4th, and 5th in Edison, New Jersey. We will be out there for the weekend, doing some interviews, hanging out with some friends, catching up with some past guests of the show, and really just trying to, like you said, a little mental break and having some fun, and just taking some time for ourselves. So that is up on our schedule. We do as well want to throw it out and a congratulations to a great friend of the show and really our mentor and helped us get to where we are. When this show airs, at the same time,
Yes.
episode 500 of Dangling After Dark will be launching. So,
Woo-hoo-hoo.
congratulations,
Yes.
Dick Dangle. That is
Wow.
that's a milestone. We've had the pleasure of being on the show a few times.
Was it the 300th episode we were on?
Yes, and then we were on another one as well. Again, we wouldn't be here doing what we were doing if it was not for him. He is he wants to help. He wants to help anybody that that he runs into. He is a great human being. He's doing some awesome things. He has been for like I said, 500 episode of Dangling After Dark. So if you're not tuned into him, please hop on over again on any of your main platforms. Find Dangling After Dark with Dick Dangle. Give him a follow on his social medias and give the show a listen. Because again, a great, true friend and a wonderful human being. So again,
You'd almost say he's a mentor.
Yes, exactly. It truly is. So again, wanted to make sure we throw that out there. And congratulations, sir. And we'll see you in Jersey as well. So we'll have a bourbon to honor episode 500.
I did find the title of the book.
Okay.
The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. A counterintuitive approach to living a good life.
So there it is. That's my take on life. Somebody wrote the book. I had to get royalties or something.
Actually, the author's last name is Manson.
Oh, nice. Cool.
But no. Yeah, I think that's something that we all need to learn how to do to some degree.
Exactly.
Some of us more than others. But
yes.
Anywho.
All right. So again, as we had talked about here today, take time for yourself. Mental health, just a right mental state of mind is it affects you, not only you, but everyone around you. So take some time for yourself. Pay for your porn. Wrap it before you tap it. Lick it before you stick it. And until next time,
we'll keep the lights on and the tub warm for you.